Facts. It's not where you can chop it up. It's live. We getting busy, y'all. I'm sorry.
Finna get busy, man. We gonna tap back in with the stream, though.
We gonna tap back in. All right,
sure. One, let's get it, man. So today, man, as y'all can see, y'all back with your boy Walk, man. And we got episode 2 of the Chopped and Screwed series, you feel me? Where we go around interviewing, cutting hair, you feel me? Getting people's story, letting them express themselves, letting them tell the world what they do, you feel me? So, who I got with me today? Let the people know who you is.
It's your boy KME, aka Green, you know what I'm saying? Some people know me as KME, some people know me as Green.
We finna get right into it, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. So, all I need you to do is just give people a brief introduction of who you is, what you do, you feel me? Just a brief introduction. You ain't gotta go too deep into detail, just let them know.
Alright, my name is KME, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, entrepreneur, I'm an engineer. Shit, I do a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
What we get on the cut today? What we doing?
Okay, so I want you to drop fade all this shit.
How low you want it to go though? You want it to be like
man,
a 1, you feel me? Or you like it to be low. Usually I do like a 1 for most people because that's what I do for myself, you feel me? Where it's not too low, but it's a good, it's like a wavelength, you feel me? It's dark, you feel me? Good for the fade.
I want it dark up top a little bit, but I really don't even want it dark. I want you to take that bitch.
Okay.
What would you get it? I want that bitch light.
Okay. You want that light?
I want that light. Let me stop cussing as much.
Throw this cape on, then we're gonna get into the first question.
Yeah.
Alright, so like I was saying before, man, just give the people a brief introduction of who you is and what you got going.
My name is Reem, KME, you know what I'm saying? KME is really my artist, man. Like I said, I do it all. I stream, I engineer, you know what I'm saying? I record music. I be the behind the scenes camera operator, you know what I'm saying? I play the behind the scenes role for a couple artists, if you know what I'm saying? If y'all tapped in, WAP 2 Words, Swerve, you know what I'm saying? The whole freebase movement, I play the behind the scenes role for a lot of that. So that's who KME is.
Where you from?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm from 22nd and Kenwood, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever been up the bridge, I know when everybody think of Kenwood, they think of like 34th and over there by kind of where like Billy and them at. But if you go up the bridge, I'm right there up the bridge by Meridian. Meridian, Illinois, and Capital.
So West Side, basically.
West Side, baby, for sure.
How would you say your childhood was like? Just give us a brief rundown of your childhood, like what you see, like how you came up. You feel me?
To me, I necessarily didn't have one home, but I did. Like I stayed with my mom. My grandma always lived across the street from me, but she had 2 houses. And then my dad kind of was scattered around everywhere. Like we never had a new house every 2 years, every year. So
you moved around a lot?
Yeah, I'm like my mom and my grandma was always stationary. My mama worked 2 jobs trying to support us. Like, so my dad made it kind of like a late switch in his life. Like my dad was in the streets for most of his life. You know what I'm saying? Selling, doing what he do. I'm saying I don't want to put his business out there all the way, but it's a part of my story too. So I feel like I should be able to share it. But my dad was a drug dealer for most of my life. You know what I'm saying? And then he decided to make a change. So once he started making that change, kind of like you could see the struggle he was going through with that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard to be stable.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I didn't understand that, and I always just thought he was gone.
Yeah.
Just to be gone, but nah, he was gone trying to make some shit happen. He was always at work,
trying to provide.
Yeah, trying to provide, trying to get it back. Before I used to go to my grandma's house, cause my grandma lived across the street from me. My childhood is kind of, I'm going everywhere with it, but I'm kind of like giving y'all in depth with every person. You know?
Sure.
My mama worked 2 jobs early on. You know what I'm saying? So while she was at Sears, we'd be in the back room. Me and my little brother would be in the back room playing the game, playing GameCube, playing Kirby. I know y'all see the Kirby figure right there. That's why that's right there, and what significance that has in me. We used to play Kirby All-Stars.
So you basically grew up in like kind of chaotic, not really chaotic, but just like, I guess you could say chaotic, not really that stable environment, basically. You feel me?
Yeah.
Would you say?
Sort of say.
So what was your original dream? Because I know everybody route kind of changed over time. I mean, most people don't.
Bro, swear to God, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Why do you want to be a lawyer though? What was your inspiration on that?
See, my whole motive was to, you know what I'm saying? That was my inspiration behind it. I want to get cuz out of jail.
Okay, so you wanted to be a lawyer just to get your people out of jail type. Okay. Was it something you was really, really interested in though, or was it more just like somebody else inspired you to like get on that type of
I was interested for a while. I even went to Shortridge before it transferred over, you know what I'm saying? Shortridge at first was a law and public policy school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I went to Shortridge Middle School. I was supposed to go to high school, but they ended up changing it to a IB program, and that's what it is today. But yeah, I know laws, I know my constitutional rights, I know all that shit. It's just I wasn't necessarily on the correct path to be a lawyer. I was bullshitting, I was getting in trouble, I didn't caught a case, all type of stupid shit. So yeah, my life kind of changed in that aspect of, I don't think that was my purpose, and I seen that.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, to what you had just said, what made it change? Like along the course, what do you feel like really made that dream change?
For a while, I was getting in trouble, and I just didn't know kind of like what to do as far as it's my life. So like I changed schools, so I went to a new environment, new school, went to a Catholic school, and I really just wanted to play the background role. It wouldn't happen. Like it didn't happen, it wouldn't happen. I stood out too much, so to say. I stood out without trying to stand out. I got more into, alright, well, I'm gonna be that sports guy because I love sports. I'm gonna go to school for sports. The whole time I was doing that, I just gradually found out like music is my lane, so to say. Like, alright, I've been doing music since I was about 4, but it's always just been a side work, but I love it. I never thought I would be, cause of my demeanor and who I am as a person. I'm not outgoing, I'm not the loudest person in the room. When you think of a rapper, they arrogant, they not humble, they popping it, like, and I'm not that person, so to say. Like I'm more reserved, in the back. I'm not talking unless you talk to me, so I didn't never think this would be what it was, but I've always been into it.
So I feel like I'm the same way, really. Like I talk to you, but like you said, I really ain't gonna say nothing to you if you don't really say nothing to me. I'm kind of starting to get out of that now, just because of what I do. You feel me? I kind of gotta be the person to, feel me, introduce myself and stuff like that. But feel me, I definitely could agree with you or understand where you're coming from on that tip. But what was like some of your inspirations for doing music? Since you said like that, it gradually went to that, or even sports. What was some of your inspiration on that?
Sports, so to say, I ain't gonna say I was trash, but bro, at a point in time I sucked. Cause like at basketball, I fucking sucked. At football, I wasn't athletic, but like I loved the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you what plays to run. I could tell you where the defense is supposed to be. I could tell you exactly where shit's supposed to go. But like, I wasn't the greatest at it until I actually put in them hours with my brother Chris. He gave me that inspiration. I watched the documentary. Trying to remember who it's by, but it's called 10,000 Hours. It's on YouTube.
Yep. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. It might be Dev in the Lab.
Yeah, Dev in the Lab. I watched it. I watched that documentary, bro, and you know it's like an episode series. Every episode about probably like maybe an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And it's like a documentary, bro. And I really watched it, and what he was saying and why he named it 10,000 Hours, like. And it just made me realize, bro, like, you definitely gotta put your hours into anything you do. And I just stuck through that. So like that was the inspiration with the basketball. That documentary inspired me to really just get into my bag and really, you know what I'm saying?
Hard.
Yeah, go hard. So once I realized, bro, like I did all of this, I got good at basketball. I came back to tryouts. I'm killing in tryouts. I don't make the team at first.
How you feel about that? Because I know some people. I used to have a homie. We tried out for the basketball team one year. He cried. He literally cried. I ain't gonna put you on the spot, my boy. But you know who you is if you watch this. You feel me? My homie literally cried about it. But I can understand it. I'm not even trying to talk down on them. Because some people just really take things more serious, especially like sports and anything they do. So how'd you feel about that when you didn't make the team?
I felt the way for sure. Like. But did I cry about it? Hell no. Like, I definitely felt the way. Like,
for sure.
But then the coach brought me into his office. Cause I'm like, bro, I didn't make it. I just killed in tryouts. Like, it gotta be something going on. Your attitude is why you ain't make it. Cause like, I felt the way. For sure. But then the coach brought me into his office. Cause I'm like, bro, I didn't make it. I just killed in tryouts. Like, it gotta be something going on. Your attitude is why you ain't make it. Cause like, I felt the way. Yeah, I don't say shit, but at the same time, my facial expressions sometimes say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
They say
it louder.
They say communication is 90% body language. You feel me?
So my body language wasn't matching basically his expectations. Yeah. And he ended up putting me on the team. And I'm in practice, and the day before a scrimmage, bro, I'm walking to the bus stop. I'm late to the bus. I got hit by a car, but like fully hit by a car going across the street. And like,
that's crazy.
That was like kind of the momentum change of I'm sitting on the sideline, I'm still going to every game and stuff like that, but like
you can't do nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing, and like I can't play, and now they don't believe me. They don't believe in me no more. So over the years, I just kind of fell out of love with it. Like a coach can make you change your whole. A coach can make you dislove the game, and I'll let a coach, for sure, I let them coaches make me not love the game no more, because I felt like I did everything in my power to come back. It's not like I can control getting hit by a car. Like I definitely felt intuition the day before, like telling me something bad about to happen, but like I can't, that's an inevitable, like I can't control that, you know what I'm saying? So
if you know sports, I ain't gonna lie, like that even in the NFL, the big league, bro, if you get hurt, you liable to get put to the side. You feel me? That's really how you
up, like for real. So
it's crazy.
I kind of fell out of love with it, but like I've always been in band, choir, like I've always played the flute, always been first chair, and they finally brought that back to Providence, because I was at Short Ribs, I was the marching band heavy, I did pet band, show choir, I did it all, bro, like teaching people how to play instruments, teaching this, like we had a band director, but the band director was the choir director. The choir director didn't know how to teach people music. He knew how to teach people the piano. He didn't know how to teach people to read sheet music, do this, play the drums, play like. So I had to be that person. Be like, all right, I'm gonna assist you. All right, cool. They need to know how to play this. The saxophone, I got you. I played the saxophone in marching band. I'm gonna teach him how to play the saxophone. They need to learn how to play the clarinet. I got you. Like I can play the clarinet.
I still know how to play that stuff right now?
I play everything. It may take me 2-3 minutes to relearn fingering, bro, but once it's in my hands forever, like.
Sure.
And that's really what just got me in love with it.
Really playing instruments and stuff like that, really being hands-on with music is what, as far as you. Did you say you had any interest in it before you started playing instruments and stuff? I mean, obviously you probably did just because you wanted to play instruments, but
yeah,
like, where did that come from though?
My cousin Debo, when I was about, like I said, 4, because I've been into music since I was like 4, bro. Like when I was 4 years old, we had a keyboard. It was like a electric keyboard, bro.
Yeah, I had one too.
We had an electric keyboard, and he was playing a whole new world on the keys, and I'm like, bro, what's that? He was like, it's a whole new world. I'm like, how are you playing it? Like I know that from that Disney movie, like, but like, how do you control this? Like, how do you know it?
Yeah.
And he just taught me basically, and it's crazy because like he's prominent later in my story. He's the beginning of my story of how I got into it.
Yeah.
But he's also one of the factors of why I can rap the way I rap. So like that's why he's so prominent in it. Like he the reason I can catch the beat a certain way, or why I rap in certain cadences, or why I punch. You know what I'm saying? He the reason for that, because at a point in time I only knew how to catch the bass in the 808. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that you could count the hi-hats and you could stay on. You can stay on beat by the hi-hats and the snares.
Within different instruments, exactly. You can definitely play within different instruments for sure.
And once I learned that, and that I didn't learn that till I was, this was 2022, 2023, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't learn that till a few years ago. So that's what I was like, he's so prominent in my story, because it's like he the beginning, and then he the beginning too. Like he the beginning of just music in general. And then he the beginning of me learning my sound and really saying, oh, this is KME. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now what you saying that's why I say make everything go together. Like, now what you saying that, like, if y'all ain't heard bro music, go really tap in. Now I can understand, like, cause you kind of like me in a way, like niggas that really got some depth within the music field and understand music. I feel like the music sound a little different. They wouldn't be like, just off appearance, people wouldn't expect your music. That's how I feel.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you first seen me, like, what did you think? Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think I meant? Or what is the vibe I give you?
I always say I judge your music off of appearance, because I didn't really know you made music off of appearance, you feel me? But once I knew you made music, I feel like just knowing you type, you feel me? I feel like it would have been more like hip hop, that trap feeling, you feel me? That real, feel me? They kind of like trap, like the new generation music almost, you feel me? Not completely new generation, but just like, you know, just knowing you seem more just like keep real hood nigga, like, you feel me? I really, that's kind of the vibe I kind of got, so you feel me? That's kind of what I expected, that trap, feel me, new generation music for real. But when I really heard it, I'm like, okay, I can tell bro got some depth with it, you feel me? Like, he really understand music, because I feel like you gotta understand to be doing, like I say, I gotta go listen to understand what I'm saying, like, feel me? You gotta know music in a way to be able to be that versatile. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, you feel me?
And that's what I want. Exactly how you just said it. I look like shit, the hood nigga. You feel me? Like, I am, but like at the same time, I want people to know like it's okay to be you while still being a hood nigga. Like,
you don't put yourself in a box.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want people to. That's what I want the world to understand. Even when I get on stream and shit, I'm still that hood nigga, but like I like different shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Everybody's different. You don't have to fit into a stereotype or a box.
No, factual information. I rock with that too, because that's exactly who I am too. You feel me? Go on, you feel me, with the story, man. Did you have any like life-changing experiences along the journey?
You say life-changing as far as in what aspect?
Any aspect, anything you feel like was life-changing towards music, towards your life in general, your mindset, anything.
I would say college kind of changed my mindset a little bit. Like dropping out of college changed my entire mindset.
Why you say that?
Because I learned the difference between, everybody preaches college, go to college,
for sure.
Get your degree, do this, if you want to be successful in the field, right?
For sure.
While I was growing up in college, or while I was growing up, I'm seeing these different creators. I'm seeing Smooth Geo, I'm seeing DDG, I'm seeing Soul Illuminati, I'm seeing these different people. I'm like, bro, them niggas get it. Like, them people understand what it is to be successful, but like each of them are saying the same thing. Even Agent 00, like Cash Nasties, Chris Smooth, I'm watching all these people and they understand like, alright, it ain't, they all saying, bro, I ain't graduate, I ain't go to school, I don't got a college degree. I'm watching before CJ So Cool became CJ So Cool with the kids, bro. He was CJ So Cool reacting with Jinx on live stream, bro. So these niggas just sitting down smoking, doing daily activities. I see niggas in the hood doing. So I'm like, all right, bro, you can create revenue. Cause I used to be a photographer and YouTuber before any of this. You know what I'm saying? Before I took the music serious and really transitioned, I was photography.
Behind the camera.
Behind the camera. Like, I was photography, videography. That's what I went to school for. Telecommunications, which is basically audio engine. Anything to do with a studio, nigga, that's what telecommunications is. I can run the whole movie set if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you have to learn sound. You gotta learn lights. You gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn camera. I wanted to learn it all. Then I just start to realize, bro, like, I don't even be paying attention in class, and like I'm not even, you feel me? Like, I'm not, the shit that I'm learning in class, I'm not applying to my real life or what I'm doing every day. So that kind of shifted my mind to say, okay, I don't need this. I became best friends with YouTube, bro, and I just learned that experience is life's best teacher. Like my pops and my granddad used to always say, something you would do for free is something you would do forever and you would love doing when you get paid for it. And I started to realize this, I'm not at school because I want to be at school. I'm at school because of the networking opportunities. And I could just come up here when y'all do have something and just network and not have to spend my bread. So I dropped out.
For sure, that's something I live by, you feel me? Like, it's all about perception. However you react to whatever position you put in is how life gonna be for you, you feel me? If you think, oh, college is shitter, or whatever, you feel me? If you think you're going through a bad situation, that situation gonna be bad, you feel me? If you're not thinking no positive outcome or nothing, it's just gonna be a bad situation. So, like what you saying, life is definitely perspective, so you gotta know that. That's something you gotta know, especially if you wanna go far in life. Feel me? What else would you say? Or is that the only thing that you want to speak on right now?
That, and then just running in the WAP, like
WAP 2 words. Shout out my nigga WAP 2 words.
Running in the WAP 2 words, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met him through well, he was my homeboy at the time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say his name, but I met him through another local rapper.
Yeah.
And like from the first, I ain't gonna say our first day meeting each other, but like just genuine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga didn't know me from a can of paint. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Like, I know you be into the what you call shit heavy, the photography and the videography shit heavy. He knew I was doing music. He heard my very first song. Yeah. But like, I know you be into that shit heavy. Like, slide to my crib, woo 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 woo. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I ain't got no way out there. Fuck it, bro. I'll pay for your Uber out here. Matter of fact, save you the money. Like shit like that, just really genuinely showing a nigga love. You feel me? So that was just like a thought to me, like, dang, like people really do believe. Yeah. It's people out there that believe in me and got the same vision I do, and it's off that, so that just became an everyday homie, like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. So, and that right there created free bass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something in 2020, bro, during the pandemic, we wasn't even supposed to be outside, bro, created something bigger, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I hear you talk about free bass a lot, so how would you say like that changed your journey? Wait, before we go into that, explain to the people what free bass is, because they might be like, what's free bass? I don't know what that shit is. You feel me? So explain.
Free bass is a collective, you know what I'm saying? It's a collective of artists. We got stylists, bro. We got people in the fashion game, bro. We got people, bro. It's just a collective of creatives, bro. Really just pushing the needle and getting stuff out there. Yeah, it's just a collective of creatives trying to get to that next level, trying to break the mold and put our city in a position of power to say, hey, you can do it if you do it like this. Because it take a team. It's just a team. That's all it is.
Definitely take a team.
But I had started NSG, which is non-stop grind with my homies. You know what I'm saying? Me, J3 Cooking, V, Swerve, Cat. We had started this NSG group. Home Junior. We started it up, and I just kept saying, like, I'm putting my dollars into this, because we was hitting the studio. I'm paying for this shit. Like, you know, City Dump is $100. Like, I ain't really tripping off $100, but I'm paying $100 to just run out the studio. I'm the one recording and engineering, but I'm just like, hey, like, we all gotta lock in. If we say we gonna be this and we gonna stand on this, we all gotta do this. And just for the longest, it felt like I was the only one pushing the needle. Like, so it was no non-stop grind. It was just the KME. You know what I'm saying? So once I ran into WAP, like, it's not even a ran into. It's more like once our goals, and because we never had a conversation of changing this or changing that, it was just more so like, you on the same time I'm on, you on the same time I'm on, we both explaining the same stuff, like, hey, like, my people ain't really pushing the needle, your people ain't really pushing the needle. Okay, let's show them that I can go to this person right here and he gonna be on the same time, or he gonna move how I move, and he gonna push the needle just like I push the needle. So that's kind of like where it stemmed from. Like, all right, boom, these two forces together. Oh, he drop a lot. Oh, he helped him drop a lot. Oh, he record his music. So then it just became like, he start telling this on me, hey, I need to record something. Y'all need it? Nah, go mess with Reem. Go do this with Reem. Reem do this for me. He makes sure it's publicized that, hey, without him, I'm not me, and I make it publicized. Without him, I'm not me, because I'm not the most talented artist-wise, but yeah, I put in the work.
Sure, work and be talent any day.
Exactly. So
you basically saying, man, basically the way it changed your life, it just showed you collaboration and people that really genuine with it. You feel me?
Yeah, like genuine collaborations could take you further.
Sure.
And relationships in general. Yeah, relationships to take you further.
It's really more about experience. Life is about experience. That's like my really thing about
experiences, bro.
Over the years, like, it ain't about somebody could be 10 years younger than you and be way more experienced
in life.
Okay. That's how it really goes. You feel me? You may not believe that, but as y'all go through life, y'all definitely realize that for sure. So you said you stream, you make music now, you feel me? How you feel like you got to this point in life? Like, how you feel like the journey came about? Like, what was the lessons? What was everything? I know you kind of already went through this, but basically just give them like a brief rundown in your opinion, how you feel like you got here with the mindset you got now. You feel me?
How I started streaming, more so to say, was I'm not, like I said, I'm not a loud person. I'm not a person that's gonna walk in a room and demand attention. I'm not, so I needed a way to present and promote myself without leaving the comfort of my home, bro. Cause I'm not the most social person in the world. So, you know what I'm saying? I started streaming.
I feel like streaming to help with that for sure, though.
Exactly, it has, cause I was worse than this, bro. But like, streaming just allowed me to connect to different audiences that I wouldn't. It allowed me to be in people's faces without being in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? It allowed you to connect with me.
Be yourself.
So you can't understand, alright. Cause like you said, when people look at me, or when you first look at me, you think, oh, this the typical hood nigga, like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got. But like, once you actually tune in and watch me and this actual footage, you like, oh, this nigga actually smart. He like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga know what he talking about. Okay, he got a good head on his shoulders. He got a good mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show people the real side of me before they even touch the music, so the music can make sense.
For sure.
And that's kind of how I got here. Like, as far as music, that's kind of how I got here. Artistry wise, how did I get here to this point? Just like I said, that 10,000 hours. I just know, watching that documentary, that anything you do, you have to put 10,000 hours in. Even with engineering, I started in 2020, bro. Like,
for sure.
I wasn't good at first, but like, I put in my hours. I did this every day. Me and WAP sending back stems to each other, all type of stuff. Like, I really put in my hours. So, like,
did you start engineering because you feel me? You didn't want to go pay the next nigga, or was it just something you was really interested in?
I started engineering because a nigga tried to blackball me from the school and low-key work.
Damn. So tell us, I mean, if you want to tell us about that story, I think we need to hear about that. What? That sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like, bro, if you don't want to let me in the studio, fuck it, I'm gonna make some music. I'm gonna record myself.
Okay.
So I bought the program and I just started recording.
Sure.
And I started learning.
What you learned off YouTube?
Oh, by trial and error, bro.
Okay.
Trial and error.
How long would you say? How long would you say it took you to really like? Because I see you pretty good at it now. So you feel me? How long would you say it took you to really get good at it? In your opinion, when was that one point where you like, okay, yeah, I'm getting fired with the mixes and the mastering, just engineering in general?
It was the summer of 2022.
Okay, like 2 or 3 years ago.
And it's crazy because as I was finding my music style, I was finding my engineering style.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like I grew as an artist.
You grew as an engineer.
I grew as an engineer.
Yeah, for sure. That's fire.
So
it makes sense though.
Probably around that time, like 2020, summer of 2022, I dropped a tape called Alienated, and then right after I dropped Genuine Hearts. And once I dropped that, I said, oh, the ones I engineered sound like the ones bro engineered.
For sure. You knew it was on.
Yeah, I knew it was on. I'm like, I don't need no studio like this one. I'm him. Like, I just gotta really learn more. I still got shit to learn. I ain't saying I'm the best,
sure.
but like, alright, I'm him. Like, I can keep up with the standards of Indianapolis.
Nah, for sure. Feel me? So what's your plans? What's your plans you got coming up? Feel me? What's your plans for the future? Where you see yourself at maybe 5 years?
5 years, bro.
Yeah.
My biggest is just bring something to the Midwest of value.
No, for sure.
And I think that's my platform, like bringing.
What you feel like we missing though, specifically? What's some things you feel like the Midwest is missing? Look, compared to other places in the world or in the U.S.
Unity, bro. That's it. Like, the only place that got unity that won't let nobody play with it is Detroit.
Nah, for sure.
Detroit is never going outside of Detroit for Detroit business. It don't matter to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care if a nigga is a op at home, nigga. If they from Detroit, y'all out in Atlanta, nigga, y'all together, and we don't move with that same unity. I think that's what's missing from us is we need to realize, like, it's not, can't no nigga play with us. Like, we from Indianapolis, bro. Like, if me and him out there in Indian and out there in Atlanta, nigga, I need to have his back just as much as he had my back, because we in another nigga city.
Why you think, what you think the reason is, I keep stuttering and shit, what you think the reason is for just the separation in Indianapolis in general?
I think it's hereditary.
What you mean by that?
It's passed down. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's followers, but like, obviously we got loved ones we care for. We hear stories. Not to say that I hear every sad story, because I don't know everything that goes on. But I think a lot of this shit is just passed down politics.
Definitely be some just beefs that's unnecessary, but I get it at the same time, because like you said, it be passed on from generations.
Passed on. It even be stuff as far as you hang with dudes, so I can't hang with you.
Facts.
Like, it's just egotistical. But like,
yeah.
if they got a problem, and this is what I mean. Like, I'm grown now, I'm older, so I understand that. If they got a problem, that's their problem.
Facts.
Am I gonna get involved in their problem? Not if I can't mediate it and come to a solution. Y'all figure that out. Y'all two grown men.
Grown men first.
That's grown.
I think that's what people get wrong too. They say they street niggas, they this and that, they anxious first, but in reality, we grown men first. You feel me? We are men. You feel me? That's female activity. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, so anything can be solved as long as with a conversation as simple as that. Facts. You may not even think this person is on that type of mindset that they own, you feel me? But a conversation to show you like, oh, okay, bro, ain't even really who I thought he was. You feel me? A lot of this stuff be the internet, boy, be that perception, like you were saying, bro. Perception instead of really getting to know somebody. You feel me? So that's my opinion on it. You feel me? Niggas go off perception more than what it really is. You feel me? Like, okay, along the journey, I know everybody go through like mental health stuff. You feel me? If you want to speak on it, I know it's might be a sensitive topic. But I know everybody go through like mental health things, and you feel me, just certain situations that might be hardships in everybody's life. So what were some things that you say might have been a little struggle for you? You ain't gotta go too deep into it.
No, I'm gonna go deep into it.
Nah, for sure. What was and how'd you get through them too?
August of last year, bro, I lost my little brother. And when I say like my little brother, like he's not biologically related to me, but you know what I'm saying, my grandma adopted him from the hospital. And I grew up with him, like we slept in the same bed. And I don't know homo shit, y'all know how we sleep in the same bed.
For sure.
We slept in the same bed, you know what I'm saying? Everything I wanted to do, he younger than me, like he looked up to me. He was my inspiration for the music. Hey brother, you gotta drop some music. Yeah. Hey, all the studio vlogs y'all see, nigga, that's him, bro. When I needed to shoot a music video, that's who I called. I called my little brother. And not to even say like I still don't think about it, bro, cause shit, to be transparent, I cry some nights thinking about it. Just thinking about him sometimes get me emotional, but I went through that. I was depressed, bro. I ain't know what to do. I ain't know who to turn to. I still don't know who I can talk to about it, but I'm just more transparent with it now. Just because I know in order for me to grow as a person and get to the next step, I got to.
Yeah, you got to. Sometimes it's better to let it out than hold it in. I mean, all the time it's better to let it out than hold it in. You feel me? Holding it in don't do nothing but build it up. Feel me? Till you explode, for real.
And that's what I mean to talk to about too, because you said mental health. And everybody should advocate for mental health, bro. Make sure y'all being true to y'all friends, bro. Like, don't just hit your friend up when you need something. Don't hit your friend up once in a blue moon. Don't hit your friends up twice, 2 times every month. Don't say, bro, we good, bro. You know what's up, bro. Check on your homies, bro. You never know what the next man is going through. Like, I promise you. Like, you never know when somebody's last day is. You never know when somebody's last breath is. So I try to call my homies, the ones that pick up or the ones I can't communicate with. I try to call my homies, if not once every other day, nigga, once a week, to just chop it up with them. And, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that shit, whatever you going through, bro, I'm right here for you. Whether I got $2 in my account or 200 or 2 million, nigga, I'm with you through whatever. Like, it don't matter. Whatever you need, whatever you got, I'm trying to say whatever I got, you got. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you're going through shit alone. And like during that time, I felt like I was going through shit alone because nobody was really hitting. You know what I'm saying? Besides Swerve. So I'm like, I just started being that person. Like, man, I'm gonna just start hitting niggas first to see where their minds at. Like, I don't want nobody to feel how I was feeling at that time. So now I just, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they say, you gotta be the change that you want, for real. And then it'll start radiating around you, for real.
Start reciprocating.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I meant to say, you feel me? I'm sorry to hear that, my boy, because I done went through some losses too, you feel me? With family members, friends, all that, you feel me? So I definitely understand where you're coming from, man. You about done now, just gotta line you up and we through.
I thought you said Freemason. Freemason is crazy. Shit, I need that title though, so I can go to jail and get out when I want to.
Oh God.
I either need to be a Freemason or a Jew.
Check up on y'all homies, man. Make sure they're good, because you never know when it might be their last, you feel me, day, when they really might be going through it to the point where they want to check out. You feel me? You never know.
You never know, bro. I had some homies check out.
Everybody go through it, bro. So don't be scared, especially as men. Like, I feel like that's the thing. Like, niggas don't be, which I can understand too. Niggas don't be wanting to express how they feel, because we sometimes get shunned because of people. You feel me? Like, oh, you feel me? You feel me? Get some nuts, get some balls. You feel me? Like,
bro, that started as a kid though. Like,
nah, for sure.
Yo, when you riding the bike and you fell off the bike and you started to cry, boy, get up, you a boy. You ain't supposed to cry. Like, it start young, bro. So just keep that shit in mind.
I don't think that's the wrong way to handle it, because as men we should be able to control our emotions, but in certain instances,
bro, you should be able to let that shit out.
Yeah, for sure. And your parents,
if you hurt,
go ahead.
Let it out. If you hurt yourself and you hurt, them emotions is there, bro. Let them out.
Sure.
Don't let them stay there.
Sure.
Don't dwell on it, but let them emotions out. Like,
and that's kind of what I was gonna say. Like, it's okay to have emotions, but you gotta also understand how to go through the emotion. You feel me? It's not about dwelling on it and being like, oh, this happened to me, oh my God. Like, it's about, okay, understanding what happened, why it happened, and how you go move forward. It's that simple. You feel me? Like, that's how you should approach emotions. It shouldn't be you just dwelling on a bad thing. That's how you become depressed. That's how niggas want to, check out, all that. You feel me? So that's my take on it. No breaks. We won't go. All right, so we're gonna go rapid fire questions, man. All right, physical strength or mental strength?
Mental.
Why you say that?
Because I never had physical strength. I'm skinny, dude. I ain't never been the strongest dude ever.
What do you feel like the advantage of mental strength is, though?
I feel like when you don't have mental stability, you're easily triggered and you don't get to a solution. You're more emotional.
Sure. That's definitely facts, man. Okay. Alright, so describe yourself in 3 words. In your opinion.
Genuine, handsome, alienated.
Why you say that? I ain't never really heard nobody give them 3. Feel me? So I kind of want to know why you feel that way.
I'm genuine because I'll do shit out of love. You know what I'm saying? I'll be that outgoing person just to do it because I know your situation and your circumstances, or I may just love what I'm doing. So I'm handsome because look at me, bro. And then I say alienated because I tend to walk in rooms and feel like I'm not supposed to be here, or I don't blend in. I really don't care about what other people care about in society norms. I don't keep up with TV shows. There's a lot of shit I just don't care to endeavor in, that other people endeavor in. If you get what I'm saying.
Sure. Alright, so I forgot you got to fill me off my track.
I can't sing, bro. I can't sing. Everything I've done, bro, took hard work, bro. I've never been naturally, well, at least in my opinion, I've never been superly naturally gifted in something. I always had to work hard for it. And through working hard, shit, I always outshine other people. So, like the good quote say, hard work beats talent, and talent don't work hard.
Yeah, sure. So man, we gonna start adding a little fashion into my haircut / interviews, man. Cause y'all know, if y'all didn't know, man, I'm a fashion enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? I be getting right with the fashion. I be a little swagged out. You feel me? From time to time. You feel me? So, what's the worst fashion trend you feel? If you know, you feel me? If you tapped in a little bit, even if you're not, just in your opinion, what's the worst fashion trend there is? Or
right now?
Yeah, right now. We can do right now.
Or are you talking about ever?
We can do both, right now and ever.
Alright, I got a couple.
Go ahead.
them motherfucking vests y'all wore, them bulletproof, not it, cuz. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. That shit was not it.
No, I gotta pop them up on the screen when I edit.
The bulletproof vest, the Sperry's with the Elite Socks area, y'all was out of pocket, bro. And I used to do that, but y'all was out of pocket, bro. Now, the current trend today that I truly dislike,
Gotta hear it.
is the crop tops for the men's, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, he might have called me out today, you feel me? I got a little.
No,
it ain't
that's
too crop
cool,
though,
bro.
you feel me? It's
That's
decent.
cool, bro. Like,
I know what you mean though. Niggas
Bro,
go overboard with it. They be having
they be having
showing.
their belly button showing. Like, when did we become females? Like, leave some shit. Like,
We're gonna interview off like that, man. Got my dog KME in the cut, you feel me? If you got any last words, any advice you wanna give to the people, man, let them know what's up, you feel me? And let them know where they can find you at.
honestly, my last words is just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have never thought I would be shit. I hit the stage in the studio sharing my life story. I never thought half the things I would have been accomplished, I've accomplished. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I would be a stringer. I just did it. Like, you damn near have to be impulsive sometimes and just do it. Like, sometimes all you need is that start. You don't have to have the most professional. You don't have to be like, you just have to do it and show people that you're doing it. And then as you do it, upgrade.
For sure. So Nike didn't come up with that slogan for no reason.
Just do it, bro. Make sure y'all follow me on all social medias. Everything is the same, even YouTube. It's Who Is KME.
For sure, man. Go tap in with my dog, man. Go tap into the stream. Go tap into all social platforms, man. We finna get up out of here, man. Shout out Hit the Stage. We at the Hit the Stage headquarters right now, man.
Yes,
we
sir.
both a part of the team, man. So y'all better come tap in. Like, it's really finna go up. So if y'all don't get in now, y'all might not be able to get in. You feel me? So I'm gonna still show y'all the cut at the end of the video, the final cut. You feel me? But y'all gotta get up out of here right now, man. Deuces.